Yeah. Peace, bless, love. Give thanks to that man above. You're now rocking with Mr. Uncommon.
Hey, yo, what's the word, y'all? Y'all already know who y'all rocking with. It's the Fresh Prince himself, Izzy Finesse.
Hey, yo, you heard? It's the one and only Jay Confident. Remember, y'all, lessons from failure is what conducts our experiences to always transition the career path to the right way of life. Let's go!
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
Yes, sir. Once again,
Yes,
once
sir.
again, once again, once again.
I'm trying here. I want to
What song is
educate
that? What
people,
song is
man.
that?
That's
What song
that.
is that?
That's called Once Again by
You buying me.
Mr. Uncommon.
You heard?
For real?
Yeah, you ain't hear that? Check it out on
Yo,
TikTok.
I thought that was like an old school song or something.
By the way, real
throwback.
quick, shout out Mr. Softy. Just shout out Mr. Softy, man. Right before we was about to just get into this real quick, right before we about to start, we was getting into episode. Man pulled up.
Mr. Softy came with his fucking. Yo, Josh, what it means again?
All you little fucking kids, come and spend your money. All you little fucking kids, come and spend your money. Tell your moms and tell your pops and tell your grandma, tell your grandpa, tell your aunt and tell your uncle, come and spend their money. All you little fucking kids, come and spend your money.
Exactly. And that's how they got me because
Nah, for real.
I was contemplating and I was like, it just kept on making noise. I'm like, damn.
You
Fuck.
should have seen this man fidgeting his feet under the table. He's like, yo, I don't know what to do. I don't know.
That
what
was
to
a
do.
little
I don't
kid
know.
in him right there.
What?
That ass.
Then the sweat bee came down the side of his head like, yo, I'm going to go get it.
I gotta go get it.
But that's how you know it's a nice ass day though.
Yeah.
Facts.
a
Shout out
nice
New York,
day.
man, for
Nah,
being
nah.
bipolar.
Nah, yeah, fuck yeah, because next week is about to go right back to 40s.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy. But yo, before we get into anything though, I just want to do a quick little fit check, right? One of one Off Xperience hoodie right now. And also the hat too is by my man. He's also coming out with his brand coming soon. And I fuck with it though, you know, a nice little colorway.
Yeah.
But yo, the supporters out there, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. So please like, share, subscribe, and also catch us on Instagram and at Off Xperience Pod.
Oh, also check us out on TikTok, tickety tick tick tock tock. And we also got the X on check. Wait, X on check.
X on check.
I guess
X
yeah.
on deck.
Twitter. We got X
Twitter
on
on-
deck. Twitter.
Whatever you want to call it.
We got
Tweet,
all that,
tweet.
y'all. Let's go.
Oh, that was not supposed
Nah,
to
you stealing your shit? That's crazy.
that was-
You
That
stealing
was
the
me, my
eye.
fault.
I think that was the milkshake that got you there. I thought you had like milk stuck in your.
Is it
I ain't gonna lie.
infused? Is it infused?
Imagine it was, bro. Can you make
It's hard to do
Can
because
you let-
milk is hard to infuse.
Is it really?
Yeah, I could imagine because it's like, it's thick,
Whoa.
right? No pause.
Whoa, pause.
Nah, I mean,
No?
there's no pause on that.
How you milk? It's hard to infuse, B.
Oh, shit.
That's wild.
Nah, but.
Hey, yo, what
That's
the fuck?
wow. Yo.
Nah, but I mean, like, somebody ever told y'all though, like, yo, if you high, just drink some milk.
Yeah,
Because it will
that's
get
what
rid
I'm
of
saying.
it. That's why, right?
I try to make a tres
Hey, yo,
leche
what
cake.
the fuck?
yeah.
Yeah, I try to make a tres leche
It's
cake.
kind of like a balance. Like, how you gonna infuse something that's supposed to help you out when you high?
Bro,
Yo,
tres leche
I'm
comes
dead.
with evaporated, condensed, and regular
Yeah.
milk, right? Imagine trying to infuse all three of those leches.
Yo, but then they try to infuse, but like, didn't they try to infuse that shit in cakes though?
Hey,
like,
yo,
with the
what
flan
the
and tres
fuck?
leche?
But did they?
They had the tres
Yo.
leche, right? Infused.
Yeah, I think
Yo.
so.
Y'all niggas out of line, bro.
What you talking about? We talking about infused leche, nigga.
All right, sound good.
That's crazy.
Damn, dogs. I thought we were
Talking
like,
about milk.
yeah, we all talking about milk. I don't know where he's.
I don't even drink milk to be honest though, bro. I drink almond milk. Can't fuck with the dairy like.
All right, let's get
sometimes,
serious. Let's get
you know?
serious. Get serious.
I mean, almond milk is cool. I fucked with oat milk before.
Oat milk, I fuck with oat milk.
You drink almond milk Dolo by itself?
Nah,
Oh,
nah.
I'm
I
about
can't.
to say,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
wildin'.
you crazy.
He bugging.
Yeah. I mean, I poured it in my smoothies.
He said, yo,
and
hey,
stuff,
why you
but-
bugging, B?
Probably like cookies. I'll probably have like a
Not
side of
even.
almond milk.
I'm not gonna lie, yo. The only way I'll drink almond milk, honestly, is in a shake. Like if I'm doing like a fruit shake or some type of shake like
Yeah.
that.
I said the same thing.
Yeah. Besides that, bro, nigga, cookie. What? All right, man, give me whole milk.
Oh yeah, facts.
Yeah, 2% at least.
2%.
Yo,
That's the difference right there.
Oh yeah,
2% at least, bro.
Some
Like
chocolate.
1%.
with some chocolate chip
It's
cookies.
a little light on the 1%, B.
I heard it's like a difference though. It's like the cap. Like you seen how all milk has like
Has
different
different
color
colors.
caps. So it's like different from the red one, the green one, the pink one.
I can fuck
I
with
think the
the
green
blue
one
one.
is a 2%.
Yeah,
Yeah, the 1% is the
Right,
blue.
right?
I think.
I think the 1%.
Fact check that. I'm pretty sure the 2% is
I think
the
the
green
1%
one.
is the blue,
Yeah, I don't know about the 1%. I think you know what? I think you're right.
and then lactose intolerant people.
You're right.
Oh, for
God
real.
bless you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that one.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I don't really drink milk like that, but
imagine that though, like you drinking a nice cup of coffee, and next thing you know, your stomach goes.
that's what it's supposed to do, though, no?
No, but like milk, like or you eating cookies, you're eating them cookies from McDonald's, and you know they had the gooey cookies. Them shit
That's
just
just-
bang
oh,
up.
yeah,
It was
it's
just
fire.
banging, son. I don't know, man.
You know how you could get those? You know the cookies in the store? They in the
the
plastic? In the plastic?
And the dough,
In the dough. What you mean?
it's like cookie dough.
No, he's
Nah,
talking about
nah,
the
nah,
already
Don't-
made.
they have them on the counter. They be having them on the counter on top of each
the
other.
plastic
Yeah, in the
stacks.
plastic sack. You open it and it's
okay,
like
okay.
you got
I
like
only-
oatmeal and that
I
shit.
only eat the oatmeal ones.
Nah, bro, you get the chocolate chip ones. Put them on the plate. Microwave 15 seconds, 10, 15 seconds.
It'll be like that.
Woo! You see you see the fucking.
Gooey.
put-
ness.
You
And
see the
then-
chocolate just melt, man.
Yeah,
Like,
and then you put like a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top.
woo! You know what I'm
Nah,
talking
yo,
about?
we really talking about some fast shit right now, bro.
And it all started because this is
A
so
milkshake, son. And we haven't even smoked yet, son. That's the wild
Yo,
part
for
about
real.
it. That's the
Yo.
crazy, son.
Anyways, listen. Before we get into the moral of the story, not even moral of the story. What I'm talking about?
Topic.
Into the topic of the fucking episode. Want to give a shout out, big shout out to Cakes,
Yeah,
Cakes NYC. Listen, it was a movie.
yeah,
Man,
amazing
It
experience.
was a movie.
Amazing. I have not been treated like I was in the show of Power ever before in my life. And I
Hey.
felt like I was in that show. Like,
That's what you
you
felt?
walk into the place and they be like, yo, stay right here real quick. The manager comes, greets you. Yo,
Right.
shout out to the manager.
Yeah, word.
Yeah, he was great at showing me
Shout
where
out
to,
Nemo.
yeah, shout out Nemo for plugging us in
Yeah,
there,
the-
you know what I'm saying?
The manager name was Nell, so
Nell,
shout
there you
out
go.
Nell.
Nell,
Yeah, because
Nell.
once we walked in, he was like, "Yo, I made sure y'all got the best seats possible
Yeah.
in there."
Yeah,
So
I mean,
definitely,
shout out to
that
Nell because he even told me personally, he goes, yo, you guys
on
are,
for that.
he told me personally, you guys are doing great. Continue pushing. I love y'all podcast. And that right there alone, man, that's what inspires us to continue
Yeah.
giving y'all what we giving y'all today, tomorrow, the next week, the week after that, summertime, while you in your shower, while you making love. We gonna be there in the room with you, man. Just put us on. We on YouTube, we on Spotify, we everywhere.
We everywhere,
Everywhere.
worldwide.
Worldwide. Shout out to United Kingdom and them bruv. You know, bruv.
Bro, you're right, bro.
I'm writing it.
You're right, bro. You're right in it.
I'm writing it.
Yeah, one.
Yeah, but shout to supporters,
No,
man,
yeah,
all
yeah,
around,
yeah,
man. Like
yeah.
we love y'all, man. And again, like he said, to reiterate on that one, you know, y'all treated us like something special, man. So shout out to y'all, man.
Yeah, I mean, even through my journeys of life, getting into what we're gonna talk about today, I am happy that we created this and we're trying to make this as a career. You know what I'm saying? I am happy that we are transitioning ourselves to be who we are and the greatest people in our lives. You know what I'm saying? People around the world see us growing. You know, man. Like, I mean, throughout my life, I've been through some shit. I've been through some jobs. You know what I'm saying? And I grew up to become who I am because of the things that I've learned through my careers
Yeah.
in my life. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys can relate to that. You know?
Yeah, I could definitely relate to that.
Yeah.
You know,
I
'cause-
I could definitely relate, and I could even start off from when I was young. Like I'm talking probably like 13.
So what are we talking? We talking about like career transitions,
Yeah,
and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
career transitions.
So y'all won't get, y'all can stay with us. No, we're talking about like career transitions and all that, right? It's a couple of experiences and stories that, that we can reflect to.
yeah. So I'm gonna start off by saying I started playing basketball like 8 years old, right? And I never had a job until I was probably like 18. But in the middle of that though, I remember being in middle school and you coming up to me, but like, yo, you want to work? You want to get some money? And I'm like, me as a little kid, I'm probably like 13. And I'm like, yeah, sure. He's like, all right, but you gotta go to school the next day though, right? So shout out Frank too, shout out those
Frank.
uncles
Shout out
that
Frank, man,
put you
like,
on to
Frank
jobs,
really-
like little questions shit that you
keep,
can do.
keep a story real quick. Like, it's true, man. Yo, shout out Frank. Yo,
Frank Ruiz.
thank you, man. Like,
Yeah.
like really, it's true what you're
Yeah,
saying, bro.
for real.
Like, they don't really get enough credit, man. Thank you, man, for that man right there really put money in our pockets.
I mean,
He fit. Listen, when I tell you, When I tell you Frank was like the fucking Robin Hood of fucking
Of the
neighborhood,
Was
bro.
he,
Like
bro?
he definitely was. He put people on.
Yeah.
Like people that were just in the hood, just us kids,
No
bro.
matter how
like,
old you was, too.
no matter what, bro. He just
even
gave you money, man.
even
Like,
straying away from the kids, adults, people adults who were struggling to buy a gallon of milk for their family. He'll tell you, "Come with me, I got you. Just do this for me real quick at the job, and you set forever." I mean, that man, shout
bro.
out to you, Frank.
Nah,
You the
bro.
fucking man, bro.
Nah,
Seriously, man.
we love you, bro. Like,
Yeah, man.
What you
for
did for
sure.
everybody, man. Like, if they don't show you appreciation, bro, you know what we're gonna do right now in Off Xperience right now, bro.
Yeah,
we
we
gonna
showing
drop
that
a bomb for you right
appreciation
now,
for you.
and we gonna give you your flowers, man. We love you, man. We appreciate you. You want the horns? You want the horns? We gonna give Frank the horns, man, for putting the hood on.
Yes,
you know what
sir.
I'm saying?
Nah, he definitely
Let's go.
did. He definitely did. And it's so true because I still got like the little stickers that I used to put right here while you walking through the piers and everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, I still have that, but it was just like, yo, that was really like my first time working and actually seeing like around a bunch of grown ass men too.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
just did till like 12 at night, starting from in the morning all the way to 12 at night. So that right there, that kind of gave me like my work ethic as I got older.
Yeah. At 13.
Yeah, at 13, and then having to go to school the next day. So that right there really told me a lot.
About to work it.
And it's just like the end goal of it too. Like even though you had to wait a little long for your money to come in for the envelope,
I think we all had to wait. Like, he had to get paid. That was one thing he did. Though, I ain't gonna lie, man. He got paid. Like, yo, hey, Frank, listen, I gotta wait for my check to clear.
What do you want me to do?
What do you want me to do? Yo, Frank, give me my money, man. Like, I need my money. Being like JG Wentworth, right? I need my money now.
yeah. But like even just being the kid and just having that experience of like just feeling and knowing what the feeling is, getting that money and especially in the envelope too. You get in the envelope, you like, oh shit, what's in here? Then you seen a whole bunch of 50s, 20s, 100s,
go.
however much you was making.
So
but
true.
I made myself a little like $500 as a 13-year-old. Shit, I could do a lot with that
Hell
right there.
yeah.
So
And then back in the days at that time, bro.
Facts.
I mean, I remember the same thing because that man put money in my pocket a lot. I remember I worked at the Queen show, the Hudson Leather show, and all that shit.
Hudson
That
Leather,
shit
yeah.
was fire, bro. We used to see different type of jackets.
yeah.
Yo,
Before Mama
we see
even was even thought of. bro.
Makaj, we had a booth. He had a booth with Makaj, right? Before Makaj, like right now when you see everybody wearing Makaj and all that shit up, that shit was years ago when we was fucking with that brand with the boots. So yeah.
That man,
Yeah.
he made sure that the working man ain't no sucker. You gonna do your thing and wake up the next day and do it all over again. Shout out to you, Frank. You the man, son.
But you know, like fucking like, so, you know, even thinking about it, right? Like how many transitions you've made, and let's make it clear, careers and jobs are just two separate things, right?
Definitely.
Like they're just two different things, right? So what we're really talking about, you know, it's just all in general, right? Like because right there, him working with that type of work and all that for the first time and experiencing that is like, okay, it's a habit. You start building. Okay, boom, from young. Now you start catching responsibility. Start
Yeah.
catching that workflow.
And it was
right?
multiple times too. Like you would come up to me and be like, "Yo, you want to work today?" I'll be like, "Sure, we out."
Yeah,
So,
That's
yeah.
it. Get some money quick.
Yeah.
Facts.
Easy money too. Comfortable money because you're working with family.
Yeah,
mean-
that was the best thing about it.
Because I remember I started working at BCC, right, Bronx Community College, and what
I
that
feel
showed.
like that, like BCC.
Yeah, because that's how you gotta say it. I don't know. I ain't feel like I
I like
don't know.
BCC, bro.
I apologize if I emphasize
That's
the
what it
BCC.
is. BCC.
BCC.
All right, shit.
But I was working there young at 13. I was shredding paper.
Really? You shredding paper? That was your job?
That's all.
Really?
Yeah. Shout out to Margarita Lopez. I
out
remember.
Margarita.
Yeah, she was my supervisor, man. All she told me was, yo, go into the conference room, take these stacks of paper and shred them. So, you know, the shredder machine is running by power. Eventually, the motor gets hot. What the fuck am I going to do? Sit back, relax, and take a nap.
Was that like a summer youth job or
Yes,
like
it
that
was.
summer youth?
Some of you. Shout out some of you too,
Yo, I
man.
never
Like,
did summer youth. That's
Nah,
crazy.
that shit was awesome because it taught me responsibility. You know what I'm saying? I wanted a PlayStation. My mom said no. So I signed up to Summer Youth. I had to, I bought the PlayStation, but I also had to cough up some bills to, help my moms and shit like that. So I was like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? But it taught me how to pay off bills and shit like that. So, as I got older from being at BCC, I ended up doing customer service for like Starbucks and shit like that. That was my one of my
You
greatest
did customer
jobs.
service at Starbucks?
Well, customer service is Starbucks because you're servicing customers.
Yeah. Now that's basically what you learn.
Hold on. Nah, hold on. Yo, he just flipped out all crazy, bro. Like, he said customer service.
You're servicing
Like,
customers.
what was your title, bro?
I'm a barista.
A barista. Balls.
I was a barista.
That's what you was, a barista?
Yeah.
Well, I know a barista make coffee, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be like a pure barista to work at Starbucks?
I had to know what my coffees were.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had to know what was the difference between the Colombian blend
Oh wow.
and the Aurora blend.
So you was a barista slash...
No, I was just a barista.
So you would serve them, give them to the people. Like, all right, here. And then, so you wasn't a cashier.
I was at the cashier.
All right, so you was a barista slash cashiers.
No, I was just a
Cashier, is
barista.
that a word?
I was just a barista. But
was just a
baristas
barista.
are usually behind the registers too, though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, they're all around the floor.
Yeah, because they
They all around the floor?
Yeah, because you order at the register and then they'll go and make your drink out right
The
after.
same person who just took your order is
Yeah.
gonna be the same person who's gonna make your drink. So that's why I said be careful who you,
Starbies.
be careful
Arby's.
be careful who you disrespect, who waits your food, y'all. Cause
Shit, this man told me some crazy shit. I don't even want to like say.
Yeah, don't
it.
mention it. Don't mention it, because I don't want to get criminalized and shit once we leave this place. Next thing you know, I'll be in cuffs and shit. That'll be a big headline story.
Yo.
But even when I was working at Starbucks, like I said before in another episode, that helped my customer service with people and how to deal with people. So that career, that I wouldn't say it was a career. It could have been.
No, well...
It could have been.
Well, okay, yes,
could've
yes. Yes, it could have been because career is also like having like opportunities within to grow as, you know, right? As
And
something.
Starbucks is
Yeah.
a very outgrowing opportunity company that you can be a
Did he
store
become
manager.
manager or
No,
was
no.
that-
I was on the route to become a supervisor.
supervisor,
But
right.
I left before I
Oh,
even.
your man became a supervisor.
Nah. I had to
Your man became a
I had to
supervisor?
fucking leave because of that fucking
That's
cocksucker.
crazy.
Because remember, we worked at the same spot.
I know, yeah, I know.
And they told me, yo, we know about y'all. So I said, what you mean? Like, yo, y'all niggas is primos. I was like, what? I don't know
Who's
this
talking?
nigga, son. Like,
Who the fuck is talking?
Who's talking out
Who
here?
said
B?
that?
who we got to see after work, son?
We gotta see it, man.
So they ended up transferring me up the block to
Yeah.
43rd and Broadway.
Yeah,
and
that's
then I
right,
went
bro.
there.
Like, that's corny.
But I mean, I would have took it as a career because Starbucks is pretty cool. You learn different shit.
I would
and,
take it as a career.
and then they'll pay
Yeah.
for your schooling, right? And then you also travel the world to taste different coffee, find.
Well,
different
that's what
coffee
people.
beans.
That's what people gotta understand too. Like that, you know, that you gotta see what's made for a career, right?
Yes.
And what's made for like a dead end
Yes.
job.
Yes.
And you ain't going nowhere.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Like-
with Starbucks alone, that showed me like, you know, it's an opportunity to grow within the company.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know what's crazy? Like when I was younger, I didn't understand what that was though.
What?
A,
Like,
a career and shit. Like,
Yeah.
like people saying, "Oh, you should have a career. You should get a career and all that shit." I don't know if that word was just being thrown like that, but I didn't really understand what that was. I just thought it was a career was a job,
Yeah.
right? But a career is something that you're passionate about. You understand? Like you're passionate about that you went to school for and all that. Like you really prepared yourself for that particular field.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, most definitely.
like lawyers are careers. You know, like doctors are careers. Construction or whatever our careers, things like that. Like you said, you grown within the company that you go, you know, long term, and it's a long term thing, not a short term, right? So understand this: jobs are short term,
Yes.
right?
Careers are long term.
Careers are long term.
I mean,
Always understand.
don't get it twisted. You being a regular burger flipper at McDonald's can turn into a supervisor, which can turn another page to becoming a store manager,
Yeah,
which
facts.
can open your other doors and windows in your life to become a general store manager and multiple McDonald's. Now you have your face in multiple McDonald's. It's not Ronald McDonald's no more. It's your clown face now. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You
But
know what
like
I
it
mean?
also depends on the person too, because the person really gotta take the initiative to really
Yes.
want to move up.
Yes,
And
for
like
sure.
that was kind of my problem too when I was working, because my first job was like a supermarket.
Okay.
So I was first. I started off as a bag boy, you know, just bagging shit up for the customers.
Hey,
Then
I
after
did that shit, bro. I used to
I
make
moved
mad
up.
money at 12 years old, bro.
Yeah.
Or less than that.
Cause they had those tips, right? Those
What?
tips is crazy.
My mom used to work in a supermarket. She worked in top to me. I don't want to cut your story. I'm
Nah,
sorry.
either.
My mom had worked in the supermarket. She used to take me to work with her like 8 years old, 9 years old. And I used to just pack bags on weekends, make like 60, 70 bucks for the day, bro. I'm talking about it's like years ago.
Yeah. That was when inflation was going.
What? But sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, but it kind of felt like a transitioning though from a bag boy to now I'm at the register now to now I'm moving into like stock and shit. So that right there kind of felt like I was moving up somewhere. But I knew at the same time I didn't want to stay here for too long.
Yeah.
Cause I just hated it. And now I started finding other jobs, you know, like then I got into retail. And retail was really because I was into clothes.
I honestly thought he was gonna stay in retail, bro. I'll be honest with you. I would not lie to you, bro.
That's fucked up. Damn, you thought I was just gonna be
No. Because you like retail, but you saying it right now, bro. You love you love that so much, like retail. Every job after you had was like retail.
Yeah, it was retail, and that just came from.
And that's because you love clothes.
Yeah, because I love clothes. But the thing was, I wasn't very open person.
Okay.
So my customer service, like, it sucked. Like, you know, I wasn't really the type to go up to a person like, yo, hey, you need help?
Yeah.
Like, I would do it to like 1 or 2 people. But after that, like, my social battery just shut down. Like, bro, what the fuck I'm here
He
for?
definitely,
Like,
yo, you see him now.
bro,
Now it's different. Now he's
Yeah.
different, bro. Like
Comfortable.
he's comfortable now, but before, like.
Yeah,
shit,
like,
we
and
used to be like, yo, what the? This guy like quiet as shit, bro. He don't fucking say this to his own time. Like, he just don't even speak, bro. Like, so he ain't lying.
Yeah, so just doing that, it was just like, yo, like, if they really need my help, you know, they'll come up to me. Like, why the fuck I'm going up to them?
That's
but
crazy.
now that I see it, like, yeah, now that I see it now, it's like, now that I'm more talkative, you know, I actually could have been doing way better and actually moved up in retail.
But what you ended up doing right there, you graduated yourself with self-assessment. You know what I'm saying? You identified your skills, your strength, your interests, and values to determine your career direction.
Yeah.
You understand? So now you realize, like, you know what? It could be something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It could be something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look where it ends up being. Now that you got older, you're like, you know what? I'm looking back at it like, maybe I could have been a
Yeah,
little
for sure.
more.
Yeah, always.
You know what's funny? Like him saying that, right? Like, shit, working at Kmart and like Macy's and all that shit. Like, you really feel that way though. Like, you really feel like when you work in like stock or whatever shit. Like, yeah, I'm about to move up. I'm about to go here. I'm about to become this, and third.
Yeah.
And then when
And you seeing managers too, like 21 years old, like mad young, and it's like, what the, like, how?
but sometimes those that path ain't for you.
Yeah.
That path is not for you, man. And this is why we talking about this, right? Because we get caught up on certain things that sometimes it ain't for us.
Yeah.
If you see yourself that you're not growing, right? You're not growing into a situation you're in, whether you got a job, right? And it may be a career, but you're not growing. You got to ask yourself 1 or 2 things, right? Am I doing enough, right, to get to a position that I want to get to,
Yeah.
right? And get the promotion, or am I at a dead end? Have I hit a plateau that's it? My ceiling is here. I'm not moving up nowhere because
Everybody
there's
capped.
and I'm capped, right? There's no moving up from this company, right? Or 3, and then after that, what happens is you get comfortable,
Yeah.
right? So
And I like how you brought that up, because that's another strength within the transitioning of your career is researching. Explore different industries and roles to understand market demand and opportunities. The more you research, the more opportunities you can open up for yourself.
yeah,
And not only for yourself, but for others. Because now you look at it, you'll go in to the job, boom, you there 2 years. Yo, I got somebody who can work as well as I do. And you plug your man in, boom, that's another one. That research keeps going and going and going. And now you can elevate yourself and become a supervisor because you did enough research in your career. You know what I'm saying? And then now you at where you at and you comfortable.
yeah.
So now the whole world happy because you happy.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? It all starts with researching. Researching what would you really, really want to do.
And let me tell you, man. Like, listen, I done had like 15 jobs. No lie, like no lie, man. Like, I worked a lot of jobs. From exterminating, to fucking, like I said, Macy's, Kmart.
Which one was like your worst job though?
My worst. Damn. Out of all of them,
I don't have a worse job.
maybe. You know what? I'm trying to think right now. I don't think. If you want just a statistic, of
Or
which
maybe,
one-
like you was just there for like a short time period, and you was just like, you know what, fuck it, wasn't gonna work out anyways.
The most I've been in a job is the one I have now. It's 14 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The least I've been at a job is 2 years.
Nah, I've been less than that.
Yeah, I got a couple months, and I was working at Uniqlo, and this right here is kind of what humbled me too. Like, damn, I should have been doing better. So this was like before COVID too, and it's crazy how this shit transitioned into COVID, cause I started working at Uniqlo at it was like November 2019, and it was a temporary job. So I'm there till like January to the next year. And one of the managers, he comes up to me and he's like, yo, yeah, you did like amazing job. You know, we thinking about having you come back. It gives me a letter,
I'm thinking about having you come back.
whatever. So I'm hype. I'm like, yeah, I finally, I secured it. You know, I'm in Soho now where I want to be at. Freaking, he gives me that letter, and I go out because he can't. He was like, yo, talk to me in the private room. So after that, I leave the room, and I'm like, yeah, like he was saying that, you know, he fucked with me. He liked the way I work. You know, he said I could come back next year, and everybody else is like, well, he gave you a letter?
Yo.
I was like, yeah, he gave me a letter. He was like, I ain't get no letter. He told me the same thing. I was like, so now I'm like, nah, this shit sounds like suspicious now. Like, what you mean you didn't get a letter? So the next year comes, and bro, I'm not on the schedule, nothing. So I was like, wow, like he really just gave me the okie doke right now, and that shit humbled the shit out of me. I was like, yo,
he gave you the layoff.
yeah, I was like, bro, I was in my head, I was thinking, I was like, yo, he could have just told me the truth, honestly. But for you to do that, like
The way you did.
yeah, like you feel me. But I look back at it now, and it's like, yo, I just wasn't doing enough. Cause he always tell me too, like, yo, like go up, you know, talk to people.
Yeah.
And I was just stuck in my own ways.
And that's the name of the game.
Yeah,
you
for sure.
you gotta sell it, right? Like
Yeah.
that's what's gonna get you to.
I mean, it is. Yeah.
Right. So it's like you know, you always want to like you want to figure out it's okay and it's okay to have different jobs. It's okay. Like I'll be honest, it's okay.
Of course.
As much as I say I had like 15 of them, like it's okay. Like you know, you can bounce around, but that was I think that was more my wanting to grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree 100%.
That was my wanting to grow. Never wanted to stay at where I wanted to stay. I was motivated, not gonna lie to y'all. I was motivated by the money. Right?
Yes.
I was motivated by the money. If I was making $8 an hour, and mind you, I was at that time making $8 an hour. Minimum wage like $6. Right? $8, I want to make 10. Where am I gonna go to make 10? I didn't give a fuck what it was. I didn't care what it was.
I never wanted to downgrade.
I never exactly.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't see myself downgrading.
I never wanted to downgrade. I always wanted
too
to
much.
keep up. Why? Because guess what? Listen, we ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying we were poor. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? My mom was only giving me 50 cents a day to go to fucking school. You know what I'm saying? I want to make bread. Like I
want a bacon, egg, and cheese.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like she had 5 kids. Like we want to say so. I have my own ambition, right?
Yeah.
Like anybody else, but I wanted to make more. And every time I would switch my job, like I said, Kmart, Macy's, Pathmark. I worked in Pathmark where you worked at. I got fired from there. Listen, let me tell you something. You know what? I'm gonna tell you a secret why I got fired from there, right?
Everybody who says, listen.
Listen.
Yeah, it's a little lesson right here.
This is a little lesson right here, bro. Yo, I got fired, and again, I'm young, trying to look cool, trying to be cool. One of the cases, I'm in the register at this point. Boom, they got me in the register. You know, because I'm young, I can't be on the floor. Like, I got to stay on the register, right? All right, cool. Yeah, I'm going to say he's my man, but this dude I knew at the time, right? I was like 16. He was like, he's got a tat. So he's like, yo, can you pass this cream through? Like, you know, like pause, like,
Chill.
pass this through, like put it, like act like you scanned it, and whatever the shit is. And me, like a knucklehead, I fucking did it. But I said, guess what? They was watching him already. When that happened, they caught me on the camera facing down, and they got me though. They laid both of us off. That was man. I was so fucked. I was hurt, bro.
I would have been hurt too.
What? But get lesson learned.
Yeah.
I mean, don't do shit for other people. Listen, nobody gives a fuck about you. That's your job. You know what I'm saying? That's your responsibility.
Yeah.
Right? Like, don't let nobody suck you into doing no dumb shit to get yourself fucking fired, man. Like, so that was a lesson learned in that, right? You know, so whatever. So I just moved up, and now I've been in my current job 15 years, 16, about to be 16.
Drop a ball for
16,
that one, right?
16 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like,
I respect that. I mean, I respect that a lot.
And mind you, thank you, appreciate that, Lord. And mind you, this is 16 years in this company, right? I've worked doing fixing elevators before that, like 4 years before that.
Okay.
Right, so I've been doing this shit for like 20 joints, man.
Nice.
Drop another ball for me there. 20 joints, right? So this is pretty much a career path that I chose for myself, right? Because I saw that there's growth. There was growth and everything, right? Like, so, you know, go to helper, mechanic, the supervisor, XO, whatever the case is, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now, this is where it gets.
This is where the entrepreneurship comes in, and that's a whole different
Drop
career
another bomb
transition
for that
right there. That's a whole different career transition right there, because it's not easy. It's not easy at all. Like you taking a risk. You know, you taking a risk for your family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for your friends. You know, you taking a risk for a lot of things.
Like the risk is all yours. It's all yours, right? And as safe as, and I'm not gonna say it's safe because nothing in the world is safe, right? Nothing in the world is safe. Right? But as secure as possible, as much as this is, right? I still want more.
Yeah.
You feel me? I still want more. Yes, this was my career path, and it's still my career, but that path has to grow, right? It has to grow. So, as much comfortable as I'm doing here, and whatever the case is, there's more out there in the world. Mm-hmm. And when you said earlier education and all that shit, you learn more. You learn that there is more out there. So the more you educate yourself, the more you feel comfortable taking these chances on doing these things, right? Because it doesn't matter what your current situation is. As long as you really educate yourself and put action in play.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's just putting action into play. And like people should be more knowledgeable on like what money really is. Because instead of really chasing it, like how you said, how you was just chasing the money, like people should really be more knowledgeable and learn what money really is, because money is not real, y'all. It's like
talk about
it's
it.
Really not. That shit goes up and down every single day. So you chasing the money is not gonna get you anywhere. Like
because eventually you're gonna get tired of it. You're gonna get tired of not get tired of it, but you're gonna get tired of chasing.
Yeah.
So you gotta learn how to make sure that it comes to you while you sit back, relax, sipping on a fucking strawberry daiquiri or some shit like that, or martini.
Yeah.
And then the money's chasing you instead of you chasing the money.
Look, your passion is gonna. They said a good money before the other days, but your passion will get you the money. Your passion would make the money come, because you're so passionate what you're doing. And honestly, that's what we've learned. That's what I've learned. I want to talk personally, just me. Like that's what I've learned as time went on, man. Because listen, there were certain things I tried for entrepreneurship, right? This is not the first thing, right? I've tried, even before that, right? We won't get into things, but even before that, right? I've done, I tried, I think Herbalife was the first. Yeah, Herbalife was the first. Yeah, facts, bro. Shout out Herbalife, bro. Like, hey, listen. I forgot about that. Yeah, you forgot about that, right? I was into fitness, doing all that crazy, Herbalife, shout out. I ain't going front. Like, that was my first entrepreneurship type situation, right?
That was the drive.
That was the drop. That's a good one. I like that one. Drop a bomb for that one. That was the drive, right? And it really did, because it pushed me more to have more of this how you call it? This discipline, right?
Yeah.
Because you really had to be on it, right? So
yeah, you had your measuring foods to the T, like
yo,
like, nah, I can't eat that. That shit's over 1 gram.
yo, I was heavy. See, it was heavy, right?
You got a different type of measuring cups I ain't never seen in my life.
Come on, I had to buy scales and all that shit. I was on it, man. Like,
I gotta scoop this rice on the scale real quick.
Yo, check the archives. I ain't gonna check the archives. Go to my Instagram, check the archives. You see it.
Do your little Googles. Do your Googles.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So that was my first introduction to that, right? So then I cut that off. I thought I was the man, all that shit, right? Because I got my fitness certification. Yeah. Shout out to
ISSM.
I say, but shout out to somebody actually gave it to me. Serrano, shout out to you if you watch this pod. Shout out to you, bro. He actually deadass assisted very heavily for me to get it. Yo, shout out to you, bro. I always give credit where credit's due, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Never hold that back. That'll make you any less of a man, any less of a person. You know what I mean? You give credit where it's credit, right? So shout out. So I try to do my own program. You know what I mean? Try to do my own program, thinking I'm gonna do a fitness thing. It failed. You know why? Because I wasn't passionate. It wasn't my passion to want to pursue that. So I slacked off. I really whatever.
Yeah.
So I said fuck it.
But like do you feel? I mean, cause like you was you was working out.
I was, yes.
You was like dieting well, but as far as like, do you think it just the passion wasn't there, or you just didn't? You was just lazy enough to have the knowledge to like learn the course and
you just
start up your own shit. And you was just like, you know what, fuck it.
Yeah, like you lost control of the wheel, and you just said, "Fuck, I'm gonna crash on this tree." And
I think it was both. It was both. It was definitely both, bro. Like, cause
I seen the passion from my perspective. Yeah, I seen the passion.
I seen it too.
Like the workout passion.
Yeah,
I was there.
yeah,
Facts.
Even the weighing of the food, because I was even on that way. Like, I should try that shit too. That shit's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Look at this nigga. This nigga's doing the fucking push-ups this way.
Right.
That's fire.
I still miss it though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I miss it, man. Like, and I'm gonna get back on it, man, for sure. I keep saying it, but look, I fuck up. We all fuck up. But I keep saying it for the longer. I'm gonna get back. And I haven't got back. But soon enough, I'm gonna get back. Right. But I don't think that was my road.
Yeah.
I don't think it was my roadmap. You know, it was part of my roadmap. I don't think it was a continuation to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
it was the fact that you tried.
I tried, right?
And that's what it.
So I tried.
That's what it is.
But along the way, the most important thing that you did do is also another strength about transitioning in your career. You started networking.
Yes, for
You
sure.
started networking with that person, this person. You met a lot of new people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People who showed you ways of doing something totally different.
Yeah, from all over too.
All over. You know, so that gave you somewhat of gasoline to that drive.
Truly.
You know what I'm saying? For you to continue doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So that right there was even. That was dope. You know what I'm saying? That was inspired me to be like, I want to do that shit. That shit look fire. You know? Shit.
Nah, which you know what? And it's 100% key what you're saying, man. Like, you start learning new things as well as you move on. And this was the message that we're trying to send, man. Like, if you want to start something, do it. Like, if you're not sure what you want to do, just try things. Just try it. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid to try things, man. Right? Just do it. It might not be for you. Or it might be. You don't know until you do it, right? Like, that's just what it is, right? So it takes trials and tribulations to really get to where you're really passionate about. And that just goes to my conclusion on my part that, you know, after the clothing line I started, that also failed. Just to briefly touch on it. I even did a clothing line that failed as well. I let it fail. Because I was on it more, but I wasn't I'm not a fashion person to be doing clothes. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
It takes a lot of patience.
It takes a lot, man. Like, and that wasn't my passion. I didn't grow up into like doing fashion things like that. No, you know what I mean. I like to dress, but I wasn't into that, right? So that failed. But again, trials and tribulation open new doors is our third, and what it led me to. This platform right here, which this is my motherfucking passion. So I'm gonna drop a bomb for that. Cause you gonna see me here for a long time.
We ain't going nowhere.
Another one, cause we is not going nowhere.
Well, we will be going other locations, like, you know, wherever you want to go for us to film the podcast episodes. I'll be fine.
I mean, so the road to that, and yo, hey, now we go fucking. How is he gonna aim for the moon if we miss the moon? We still be among those stars.
Yep.
That's it, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's my career transition and all that, and how it developed me and all that. Developed me a lot.
I mean, I respect that. I respect that because even before I started working at Starbucks, I was working construction, and I was working construction with my dad. So mind you, I'm like 15, 16 years old. I was working with Frank too, but I was on some side gigs shit whenever I needed extra money. But with my dad, that taught me a lot because, I mean, I was getting money, like money doing construction at 15, 16, bro. Like, and then I had to get the overtime because my supervisor was my father. So learning from him, this man taught me resilience, bro. He taught me a lot because this man used to hang out windows, bro, with no straps and nothing, just banging the window out, bang, bang, bang. And I learned from that, you know what I'm saying? I would have never thought that construction will be my passion.
I was about to ask you, do you ever thought you was
I would have never thought that. Nah, because when I got fired from that, right, which I'll bring up on another day,
how are you bringing it up now?
Oh, okay. Well, when I was,
I mean, why did you get
fired?
Because
I was working with my dad and my brother, and then my brother ended up doing some stupid shit in a building that we were working in, meaning he was stealing shit.
Okay.
Right. So now it got so nasty that the supervisors of the main company found out about it, right? And when we got back to the shop, to the main office, they looked at my brother and they told my father, you know, we're going to have to let your son go. I'm like, all right, no problem. So my brother left. Then they looked at me and they said, all right, so since we let him go, we're gonna have to let him go. And they're like, why? Is that because they're brothers? Because if one can do it, the other one can do the same thing.
They don't trust that shit.
Nigga, that shit shattered my
That's
heart.
crazy.
Nigga.
You got guilty by association.
What? Nigga, that shit shattered my heart, bro, because the way I was doing the construction gig, I was getting money, that's one. I was learning how to break shit down and put it back together.
Yeah.
I was learning to become an official window installer. But that shit all went down the drain. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up going into the
Those could have
Starbucks.
been career
Nigga,
paths,
what?
yeah.
That would have been great, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you see? Nigga,
But everything makes a turn because I ended up doing the Starbucks thing. Then I got tired of making coffee for people. Then I ended up doing the security thing. You know what I'm saying? And the security thing was good for me because that interested my customer service a lot more, and my physicality and endurance towards people.
Okay.
You understand what I'm
With the
saying?
security?
Yeah. Because now I'm not only just talking to you to try to convince you to leave this place or premises. Now I gotta like physically learn how to take you down just in case. You know what I'm saying? But I used to work
karate moves.
I used to work corporate though at Pfizer, and that was okay. You know what I'm saying? Because they noticed that I had like ADHD. And I couldn't stop talking. I couldn't stop staying still. And there was a point where I was in the lobby on Pfizer building on 42nd Street where I had like made this invisible ball on the floor. Yeah. And then I used my leg as a golf club. And I kicked the ball over there. My supervisor noticed that. And he was like, yo, come over here real quick.
He said, what's wrong with you,
bro? That nigga said, you okay? I said, yeah. He said, look, we're going to move you somewhere else. So they moved me to another building where I'm a rover now. I'm just running around the building.
I mean, like, I could imagine because you staying in one spot the whole time, right? Yeah.
I ain't gonna
That's
lie,
why
bro.
I never really got into security because
facts,
it's like, bro, for me to be sitting down somewhere, right, and just being there for like 8 hours straight, like, bro, my back could fuck up. You feel me? My legs could go out on me, but like,
so you catch your hernias and shit, bro. Like,
I mean, that's why I didn't like to stay around, and they noticed that because I'm young. I was like, I was the youngest dude there.
I would have been doing the same shit. Golf club in my leg.
Then what about homeboys? What about homeboys who I used to work with at the Pfizer? Shout out my man Manny. He moved to a hospital downtown at Beth Israel to become security. So this nigga's telling me, yo, we wearing cop uniforms, we kicking niggas in the face. I was like, word,
top flight security.
Yo, son, I was like, we in there, baby. Let's
top
go,
flight.
nigga.
Top flight.
After working at Pfizer for like 2 years, like I said, 2 years. Nigga, I made the trip to fucking the hospital with him. Started working at the hospital. I had my uniform on, nigga. I was feeling myself heavy, bro. What?
You felt it?
Hell yeah, nigga. As soon as I put the blues on, nigga, I went.
No,
he turned to top flight for real, bro.
Nigga, I felt like that redneck that would slap you if you say something stupid. That's how I felt, man. I mean, but even working at the hospital there, that showed me what people are. That I thought was gonna be my career. Yeah. Working at the hospital.
As a security?
As a security officer.
You thought you could stay like that for good?
OD. Because I had opportunities to become, at the time, a sergeant.
Okay.
In a department.
Okay.
And sergeants are like below the supervisor who can run shit and change shit around. So I had that opportunity. But things is getting a little different in the hospital, and I started seeing things change. So now I'm like, damn, I don't think I want to do security no more. So now one of the locksmiths was retiring.
Yeah.
I didn't think of doing locksmithing.
Well, before you even go with that thing, because I'm thinking right now, going back to even security, even the supervisor of security or sergeant, whatever the case is, like they ain't real cops, bro. Like, right? But it's just security, my nigga. Like, how much? Like, no, I'm not shitting your phone for you for not thing, but like in your mind, like, what was it the change, the process though, like of you saying like, yo,
elevation.
Just because
I'm upgrading. I'm upgrading.
Okay,
I'm upgrading. I have an opportunity. I have an opportunity to upgrade within myself in the career that I think I can, and a passion of a career that I think I can do good at. You know what I'm saying? And me becoming in that statue of supervisory and shit like that, I think I would do great at it. So that's where I felt like I was good. You know.
Gotcha.
But things started changing. Like I said, it changed, and I started noticing. Like I said, the locksmith retired. I started getting interested in that. You know, how to take a lock apart, how to cut a key, how to make a cylinder.
Which is fire, though. Like,
I started getting...
That's a whole different career type shit, right? Like,
so the people who were there, they helped the brother out. I was trained. You know, when I was on lunch, I went over there. And then I got my license.
Yeah, so you was even blessed to even have those people around you to even teach you that, too.
So now you got to remind yourself. You see how he said he spent 15 years in his career doing his thing as a helper, mechanic, this, that, and the third. I went from security, right? Securing the hospital and making sure everything's all right.
Craig.
Right? Then I went from that to a locksmith, where I'm actually locking up the hospital and opening it up whenever I need to do so. Then I'm a carpenter engineer, fixing everything within the hospital. You understand the levels that I've went through in this place, my nigga? That's like 15 years right there.
I'm a bomb for that, man.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people look at me like, how did you do it? I tell them I'm not stagnant.
Yeah, and like you know what it was too? Like you was going to work, but you was also learning though.
Exactly.
Like how you said, like you was doing it on your lunchtime. You know, you had people there teaching you. And like that's how people should like look at work, like like whatever they working at, they should change their perspective on it and be like, yo, instead of me just stressing because I'm here at the moment, like let me make the best out of it.
Exactly.
And just learn something new every single day.
Even you saying that, right? My locksmith supervisor was an old man that he was like almost damn near 70-something years old. But dude, he was like the greatest dude I ever met in my life, bro. He has war stories upon stories and stories.
67 years old. They lived for a little bit.
But the thing is, he was one of those dudes that I'll give you this, but I won't give you that, because now if I give you that, I won't have nothing for myself.
That's crazy.
It's true. He was one of them type of dudes.
I get it. But
you know what I mean? Like, yo, I feel like if I give you all of it, what the fuck is the purpose of me being here?
Yeah,
you're younger than me, motherfucker.
But that is how some people think.
They do.
That is how some people
Of course he fell through it, because every time he'll send me to do a job, nigga, I'll get this shit done like this.
He's like, it's time to retire, B.
Nah, well, the retiring was different. No, that was another guy.
You forced him to retire.
My man resigned because when I became a carpenter, he was by himself, and they kind of did him dirty in the hospital. Yeah, because they were trying to fire me to become from a locksmith.
They were trying to fire you as a locksmith.
Yeah, because they said that there was no purpose of having 2 locksmiths at the hospital.
Really?
Yeah. So you see how that fucks your career transitions?
You get roadblocks on there, man.
So now that shit fucked me up. Like, damn, mentally, like, what? Now I can't be a locksmith.
Yeah.
So boom, now I ended up going downstairs to the sub basement, becoming a carpenter. What's happening now? The old man resigns, my nigga. He left the hospital high and dry. Who they come back to? Your boy.
Yes, Mr.
It's your boy.
It's your boy.
Yo, they come back to me, son. Yo, we need you, son. You got to cut keys. You got to make this. You got to make that. Yeah. Nigga, it's been the best thing in my life, nigga, doing locksmithing, son.
Well, listen, somebody's down for somebody else's fucking treasure, bro. Like, which... That, you know, but as the faster we understand that type of shit is the faster we start educating ourselves for when those type of things happen. Guess what? You have the skill to move forward.
You're ready,
right? Because you at that point you could bounce back more than the average person that just feels they're comfortable and they just don't want to just stay where they at.
Man, I love this so much, bro. That right now I'm waiting to become the lead locksmith in this whole spot.
Yeah, and it's gonna happen.
It's definitely gonna happen. I know it is.
Soon enough, for sure.
Because I'm the way I move, bro. I'm me, bro. I am him, bro.
I am
Hemi Butler. Yeah. I'm Himothy.
But you know what too? Like you should be able to listen. A lot of people don't like their jobs, right? Yeah. A lot of people don't like their careers. They don't, right? They fucking hate it, right? But you know, I heard before, like somebody said before. I don't know who it is, but shout out if whoever said it. Like they're like, yo, like. You still got to do the best at it for you. Yeah. It has nothing to do with the job, right? It has to do with your character.
But at the end of the day, you still get up every day to go to your say job. Even if you think it's just for the money that you're doing it for, at the end of the day, you still going to look at something and go, I ain't know that.
Because look for every opportunity.
There you go.
Facts.
Look for sorry, but look for every opportunity.
That's perfect.
Wherever you at, look for every opportunity. There's always an opportunity where you at. You just not looking hard enough.
Yeah, you gotta be an opportunist.
Yeah, I mean,
well, it could be at a certain degree.
Yeah, because it could be the worst case and the best case. Worst case, you could be at a restaurant. The shit's about to get stuck up. You see an exit sign, you bounce. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. That's the worst case. Best case is. You see your opportunity, knock on the door, you open the motherfucker, and you let this shit in.
You take your opportunity. You be an opportunist when it don't hurt anybody else.
Oh, please, yes. Say that again.
You know what I mean? You be an opportunist when it doesn't hurt anyone else. Okay? Facts. Be pure in your heart. Right? Because I'm going to tell you right now, that opportunity that you're going to take.
You could be blocking your blessings.
You definitely going to block your blessings. You're definitely going to go through shit. So if the next person is whatever it is, let it be. It is what it is. Don't ever don't sell your shit, man. Like, don't do that, because that's not a pure heart, and blessings don't come. That universe is true, bro. Karma is a bitch. Karma is a bitch, and you will get taxed on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Triple.
That's why, man. Like, yo, when your blessings come, your blessings gonna come.
Yeah.
You feel me? They gonna come, right? Simple. Just keep moving how you moving. Continue to have a pure heart.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, I never said I don't like my job, even when I was in security.
Nah,
I like coming.
I had jobs that I used to be like, I fucking hate my job. I swear to
Can't
God.
say that, bro. I don't know.
But see, at the time I didn't have the mindset. I'll be honest, at the time, to even think. I would say I hate my job, but you know what I would do? Honestly, I will call out on my jobs, and I will call out even if I didn't get paid for it.
Yeah.
I will call out for what? To go look for another one.
Yeah, I respect that.
Simple.
Yeah.
I would do that to do better, right? I wasn't doing that just to fuck around and do nothing. Like,
Dude,
I was doing better.
I remember when real quick, I remember when me and Kels used to live with each other, right? And he used to do the messenger job.
Yo, I did that for like one day, bro.
Yeah.
One day.
One day, and then Kmart called me.
Nigga.
I think I was gone.
That messenger
Facts,
shit
bro.
was crazy. He used to do that shit for a printing company, and I used to roll with him because I'm not gonna stay home. I'm gonna go out there and look for work. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't working at the time. So I says, you know, are you gonna go work? Nigga, I'm gonna go out there with you, right next to you, wherever you go to drop off his shit. I'm gonna get my resume out. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly how I got the Pfizer job. By the way.
You go with the messenger shit. You go to different companies.
Yeah. And that's how I got the Pfizer job, because he used to work right around the corner on 43rd Street. I gave my resume out to them. I had my security license, and boom, I got it. So it's all about you waking up and you go
the
get
opportunity.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, don't stay stagnant.
Opportunity.
I tell people that all the time, man, because you can say it all, say it, build your story, say it. But did you actually do it?
Yeah.
Did you do it? I don't know. You don't have proof. I don't want to go on Google, nigga. Show me on your phone, son. You gotta have statics of it at least. You know what I'm saying?
My W-2 shows it.
Everything, yeah. Nigga, I've been working since.
Hey, listen.
My social security shows it, bro.
You feel me? Like, shit.
Seriously, man.
Shit.
Because my career transitions, man, it was a blessing to have.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I've learned.
Yeah, and like now that we hear even saying that, how you learned and the career transition into, like a lot, like I seen like this famous saying, and it was like humble in your aspirations, gracious for your success, and resilient in your failures. Which means like if you go through a failure, you quick to bounce back from it.
Yeah.
That's all that matters right there. Once you fail, you quick to bounce back and find something new and better yourself.
That's good.
But
That's
you see you know what people tend to do is lean on that failure and don't look on the how you call it. They don't look on the positive side of it, right? On the lesson, they don't look at the lesson from it.
Yep.
They'll just lean. They just dwell on the fucking failure. Like, damn, this shit failed. No, how about? Because guess what? You're gonna cry. You're gonna pout. You're gonna do all that extra shit. All that extra shit as you failed, right? But guess what? The failure's still gonna be there.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna change as much as you do that shit.
Don't
You feel me?
fuck all that. Yo, check it out. Failure is feedback.
Yes.
Failure is feedback, y'all. It will teach you everything you done fucked up with.
So you gotta take
Learn
lessons
from it. Take the lesson, not the loss, the lesson, the L, the different L, the different L. Not the loss L, the lesson L. And learn, bro.
You know what I mean? And that goes into something that we wanted to touch on, man. Like the lessons from failures, right? Like, because we all go through a lot of failures, right? But like I said, like people just don't take the lessons from them. They just crash out on the failures. You know what I'm saying?
The number one thing that people have to learn when it comes to like lessons of failure is humility. Like, yeah, you might
accept it.
Yeah, accept it. Failure humbles us. You know what I'm saying? You gotta like remind yourself that success is not guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yo, if somebody laughs at you for failure, guess what? That just means that they're scared to fail themselves.
Yeah.
You understand? Like,
Yeah, that's so true.
that just means they're scared to fail themselves. So they're taking their fucking fear and laughing at you because you failed.
Yeah, that's coward shit right
That's
there.
super coward
Like,
shit.
That's
You understand? Don't ever fucking let nobody make you feel bad because you failed or say you wanted to try something and then they go, oh, see, I told you. Nah, because the truth, bro. Like niggas be like, oh, you see, it wasn't gonna work. Fuck you, mean it wasn't gonna work.
Yeah,
like what you mean? You here to support me? Or you here to fucking bash me?
Yeah, and that's corny too. Because if you look back, even at the greats, like they all failed. You know, like people wouldn't be who they are if they didn't fail. So it's that's like, how can you really talk down on the person that failed, but yet you ain't tried? Like,
where you at?
There ain't no room small enough for improvement, bro.
Come on, bro.
There's always room for improvement at the end of the day. Improve yourself, and failure is one of them.
We learn every fucking day. We learn something every day, man. And we have to try something every day. Listen, everything we learn, right? Whether we learn it for failure or something we learned, we got taught, right? Yeah. If you learned it for failure, you went through the experience already, right? If you learned it through knowledge, education, you have to put it into play to see if it works or not.
Yeah.
Right?
That's why you gotta turn a negative into a positive. Like, even if it's a negative situation, like, you could go back and see, like, all right, now I know not to do this. Now I know not to do that.
Boom.
And you could just turn that into a positive. Like, okay, now I know that. Now let me run with it as I get older.
Run it back.
Gain more wisdom, and that's it. Like,
reevaluate yourself.
No, and it's true.
Yeah,
and this is why, is our job, also to even teach the youth. And I'm glad that he's even here, like, right, because he's a part of this. Because now is the transition from like the mindset that he has now. With all this going on, I didn't have that like that. I had the ambition to want to do better, right? But I didn't have the mindset of I think everybody had a mindset of entrepreneurship. How was it gonna play out? That wasn't known, right? So I didn't have that type of mindset at his age, man. And I'm glad that I'm fucking ecstatic that he has that, because that could also teach other youths that, knowledge is key. And it's the post that you put up earlier for you, like, knowledge is key, man. And we don't take that into consideration for real, man. We want to be on fucking on Instagram, on fucking TikTok, on Twitter, and all that shit, like, just looking at dumb shit or looking at shit that other people post and just be entertained by that type of shit, instead of really doing your due diligence, finding information about certain things. If something pops up in your head, man, let me Google that shit, what it is. That's educating yourself. Anything you are curious about, sometimes we curious and we go, damn, I wonder if that shit, fuck it. And we keep going.
Now you know what it is, right? You know what it is? It's that because we older now, right? Yeah. But when you think about it, like when you was younger, for instance, you was curious to every single thing.
Well, we didn't look for
everything. But yeah, you ain't really look for it.
Yeah,
it was like now that you're older, like,
it was just a thought cloud, and every time like we'll see something, that shit'll go.
Yeah.
And you see it with kids, like you see it with kids though now, like how they so like animated and just want to know everything. Like, they're curious, and as we get older, that goes away.
Yeah,
like, we don't think like kids, like how they do, because they just curious to everything.
Yes, definitely, and it's literally character building. It's building character.
Yeah, so we gotta like, it's funny to say it, but we gotta like stay in that kid mindset. Like, we gotta be curious to every single thing that we see.
You know what's crazy? I think kids are like that now more because they're accessible to the information of what is something that's faster than what we were. Yeah. Right. I think we was curious by it, but it was kind of hard to obtain that information at our time. Yeah. We could have done it, but you had to put in steps to really get like that information, right?
Because like I wasn't gonna walk to the library, my nigga.
Sad enough, but he ain't
I
lying.
was not. I'm sorry, I was not, because the library was like 20 minutes away from where I was living at. Yeah, so I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. Oh, you go read a book. Where I'm gonna read a book at? The library. You serious? You gonna let me go outside? All right, I'm going outside. I'll be back with no book.
I'm dead.
But you know what though? But you know what? There's a lesson to that, man. Because if he would have been the one to say, fuck it, I'm walking because I want to educate myself, and I'm gonna take that 20 minutes to go over there, I would have probably been in a different position right now.
That's considered adaptability. You know what I'm saying? If I would have been adapted to myself to continue doing that, then I would have found the embrace into doing what I want to do. You know,
but it's not something we should regret, right? Because now it's a lesson learned, and this is something now that you could teach along to the youth to say, yo, listen, I didn't do this. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying my life, it went fucked up, but I am where you're supposed to be at now, and that's educated the next person and the youth to say, yo, go educate yourself. I didn't know this much thing. When I started doing it, boom, things started changing, right? And that is the lesson from behind that.
Yeah, this is awesome.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I love the flow of this shit, man. That's considered learning opportunities there, right there. You just said.
Yeah, because we all look at things and we learn from them, bro.
Yeah.
Like we just look back now.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
and I'm gonna say personally, right? We just look back now and go, damn. I should have learned from that situation.
Yo,
This
word,
is
that
so-
shit hit
But
you
I
the
did
most
it.
at nighttime, right before you about to go to sleep. You like, damn.
Start thinking. You start thinking, bro. And I think when your life slows down more, and I'm gonna say that because I'm older now, when you're moving fast, when you're moving super fast, like you
Your
outside
brain,
every
yeah.
time, bro. Like you just thinking about just hanging out,
Yeah, you
going out,
thinking,
going out,
yeah.
going out, hanging out, going
Not
out.
really thinking of the future. You thinking like
Not
the
thinking
present.
about nothing.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about nothing, bro.
Yeah, that's
like
facts, that's
you know what I'm saying? I just want to be out. I just want to be out, right? That ruins a lot of shit.
It does.
It ruins a lot of shit, man. Don't fall into that trap, man. I'm telling you, you could go out and have your fun, and it sounds so cliche, right? That I'm saying it like or hypocritical, right? Sorry, that you know you have your fun, and then you want to say like, oh, you know, you shouldn't do this. I ain't telling you what to do. I'm just giving you some advice,
Yeah. Leading you the way.
leading you the way. You want to take it? That's on you. You take it. If not, cool. Respect. You know
Listen to me.
what I mean? Respect. It is what it is. But the best thing is to educate your mind, man.
Yo,
That's
facts,
it.
man.
But lessons, always lessons, man. Like, but you know what's crazy? Like they say, right? Like, I don't know, I was looking at some statistics, right? They were like that. Like, no, it's funny shit, bro. It says that people tend to learn more failure from success with estimating range of 50 to 70%.
Whoa. People say that again?
So people tend to learn more from failures than success with an estimated range from 50 to 70%.
So
Right? That's crazy.
Yeah.
it's funny you say that, right? So my notes that I got here, right? I found something that's called a success catalyst.
Yeah.
That's often failure precedes great success, acting as a catalyst for breakthroughs and achievements. So what you just said is what I just wrote right here, pretty much.
In a reverse way, like
Pretty much.
So basically, saying that 50 to 70% of people are successful
From failures.
from failures.
Failures.
I mean, that's a good amount of percentage, to be
I
honest.
mean,
with
hey,
you.
listen, there's more than half.
So it's like, damn.
What is the other percentage doing?
But it's like, but
They
think
just
about
getting lucky.
it,
They're
though.
getting lucky. That's they're getting lucky.
Yes, because I was about to say that. Because, like, think about it, right?
You think so?
Yeah, because think about
I
it.
don't
You in
know,
the
man.
operating
Nah,
room, first
yeah.
time operating, you fuck up. Oops. But the operation was successful.
What do you fuck up on though?
I mean, or maybe,
You
or
took
maybe,
the
or
extra
like,
testicle
I
out?
mean, or you
nah,
drop
'cause-
something in the body. or
Nah,
something.
because how I think about it in like basketball terms, right? So
Okay.
you see, Jordan, he learned from his success, right? Then you got people like LeBron though that was just born great, and when did he really go through failure as like in high school?
Nah,
I mean,
you can't. Whoa.
no, I'm saying like.
You can't say that, bro. You can't really say that,
No,
bro.
but I'm saying, but
'Cause
he don't have the
definitely-
same story as like Jordan. Like, Jordan got cut from his team. Like, that's what made him go harder. LeBron,
Okay.
I get it because his lifestyle, and
Some he had a different drive.
yeah, he had a different drive.
They both had drives.
Yeah.
They were just different.
but he was still
Yeah.
great though.
But
and,
he
like,
was. I'm
he was
with that.
successful. Like a lot of his.
I'm with that.
All right, that's a good analogy.
But
I
he
like
did
that
lose
one.
chips though, and
Yeah,
he did
yeah.
win
All right,
some.
well,
and lose
that's
some.
not here or there, bro. That's
Yeah.
not-
And Jordan went through a lot of triumphs to keep his name where it's at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, with the gambling
See,
issue,
but-
because
but-
LeBron didn't do all, or he didn't go through.
But this is why everybody shouldn't measure their level of failures to another person
Or even level
or
of success.
success,
Like, yeah,
right?
success.
Everybody takes it or deals with it, or it was given to them for a reason. I mean, like you be able to handle more than maybe I can, or vice versa, or back and forth, right? Like it's just he had a different path. Jordan had his path with his dad going there, exercise going crazy. LeBron didn't have to go down that path.
Yeah.
He had a
Lucky
big, but it's not lucky though. It's not lucky though because
yeah.
he did. He lived in the projects. Like he had a single mom. Like they bounced from house to house and shit like that. He still had a struggle life. Food and all that shit. Like that's hard. You know what I mean? That's a different type of pain. You know, so everybody got different type of pains and all that shit. They just articulated, taken it in different and inserted and just. That's how they create their energy from there, right?
So how is the other 50% really learning then if it's not for failures?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking. Like, what are they doing? Like, because
I mean,
well, it's at 50 to 70. So
Yeah.
let's go on the high end, right? Let's go on the 70 side. So let's go
That's-
30% or not, right? So it's just everybody that repeatedly do things. Like I'm gonna tell you right now, I could have been on the 30. I'm on the 30% too. Like I'm just not on the 70. Because guess what? Sometimes I don't learn from my failures.
yeah.
And
Yeah, I do.
Sometimes you've learned.
I learn from my failures sometimes.
No. That you've not learned from.
No. I learn from my failures.
No. So you won't. So you could say. Well, anyways, I could say that I've been on the 30% side, and maybe I'll continue to think because I'm gonna fail again and again from the same mistake.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say.
You're saying that way.
That's what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah.
Right. So.
Yeah. I'm not fucking perfect, bro. Not even a straight line is perfect. At the end of the day,
Exactly.
you'll see a quick boop. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You're not gonna see a straight line all the way.
So that's why these statistics
it's
really work, though.
Impossible, bro.
Wait, pause.
What you mean?
You mean you're not gonna be a straight line all the way?
No, you won't see a straight line all the way. That's what I said.
That's pause, bro.
Nah, I said you won't see.
You
see how wording happens?
You said you had a little curve to it.
Nah, I ain't say that neither. I ain't say that neither. I ain't say that neither though. I said until you see a little bump, a quick bump.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
But I ain't saying no, Paul. A straight line is never perfect.
Oh my God, bro.
And it's true.
No, but I mean, we like to make fun of things, but it's all fun and games. But it is true.
No, it's true.
It is true. We're not perfect. So I think, statistically, I think that's correct. Those 30, it's not about what they do and what they're learning. It's just the part that we just fucking continue to do the same dumb shit. And we just don't learn from those situations, right? Yeah. So it is what it is. I think it's cool. But I think we should try and strive to learn more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To
upgrade.
and upgrade your mindset, man. Like, look at it a different way. If you always think on a negative way, how about you sit down and go, okay, cool, let me see it this way. You know what? It might be. It could work that way. Mm-hmm. One thing I'll say, right? What I always say, like, if you can't fix it mentally or physically, if you can't fix it physically, don't mess your head up mentally. You understand? Because if you can fix it physically, then you go ahead and do it. Because if you don't, that's your fault. That's self-inflicted at that point. You understand? Shit. But if you can't physically, leave it alone. Because guess what? Mentally, you're going to fuck yourself up. And
on things that we can't even control, really.
Can't even control them. You understand? So, it is what it is. Yeah. So that right there, you keep saying that to yourself, and that's always been, and that'll change your mindset for real, for sure. Because I've always said, like, yo, I can't do nothing about it. Right? What am I? Can you think of possible ways? Maybe I can't. Maybe somebody can assist me. But if I can't think about it. Guess what? Fuck it. Whatever's coming, whatever it is, I gotta deal with it. Right? Yeah. And I'll learn for the next time. Mm-hmm. Simple, right? But
that's the resilience right there.
And that's it. But if you can't, don't be lazy. Don't don't start crying when you're able to and ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for you. I'm sorry. Yeah, at the same time, nobody's gonna feel sorry for you.
And that was definitely one of like my biggest like failures too that I've learned from, like, which is don't quit. Yeah. Like, do not quit at all. Like, and it goes back to like my basketball, like when I was playing ball, and also felt like you took a risk on me, like a big risk, because you was really investing, and I didn't get to that point until I got older. Mm-hmm. Like, I was like, yo, like, nah, he was actually putting his money towards me and everything, and I could have kept going, it could have got me to bigger places, like going through open doors. But it's like I be asking myself, like, why? Like, bro, you ain't have to quit. Mm-hmm. So that was definitely like a failure I really learned from. And I felt it like the next year too. I was like, yo, like, everybody was coming to me like, yo, like, why you stopped?
I even asked you too, bitch.
Yeah. Quit senior year, bro.
Yeah, so it's like shit like that.
Last year, bro.
Yeah, it's just like, bro, shit like that is just like, that was like probably like my biggest failure ever. Like, bro, just don't quit, bro. Like, you've been doing it for so long, just don't quit. Yeah. Bro.
Nah, I respect that. I mean,
so long, since 8 years old, bro. Like, all the way to highest 11th P and how old are you there? 11
yeah, like 18, 17.
17?
That's 10 years stretch.
10 straight. I'm talking about putting time.
It goes to like the mindset too, like, I love playing basketball, but if I really went harder, like, that's why I always try to tell myself, like, yo, just go with like your 100% potential. Like, you just got to go harder and just keep being more knowledgeable and like trying to separate yourself, because I really wasn't on social media like that, promoting my basketball shit. Like, I could have done that differently. True. So it's like shit, like you just think about it. Yeah, you just think about it, and like it's like, yo, now I know what to do now. You feel me? So it's
true. No, I like that though. That's a good way of putting it like that. I mean, like, the reason why I say that is because me being an 1199 delegate and the way my hospital is going right now, a lot of people being transferred because there's a transformation agreement with the hospital. that you won't lose a job.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll place you somewhere in another location.
At least.
You know, that's being blessed, bro, right there, being honest with you. So people like from housekeeping or anything like that, they're getting a little overwhelmed because now they're not picking a housekeeping gig. Some of them now are actually taking those courses. They're taking those jobs that they took courses for a couple years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, but they just got stagnant and comfortable in housekeeping, you understand? So now they're about to do the medical assistant program now that they got trained for a long time ago. So now they're a little overwhelmed, like, I'm scared.
And you have no choice at that point, right?
Some of them are telling me what you went through, or I want to quit. Or why?
Yeah.
Or because I don't want to go through this shift of the working the midnight shift and this, that, and the third. I tell people all the time, you never know. Once you step in there, it'll be a totally different feeling.
Well, hey, listen.
Yeah,
you're
Totally
right,
different.
100%. Or if they got other plans and they could work on their thing, do it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like you said, that's on you, but
Because I tell people, abuse what you know. Because at the end of the day, it's not who you know, it's what you know. Because people, but some people drive more into like, nowadays, if your resume is like top notch, they're gonna grab you up.
Yeah.
If you're selling yourself pretty good, look.
Licenses too, like you said before. Licenses.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I haven't searched or even I don't know nothing about searching for no job, no nothing. And God bless, bro. Like thank God. Like I know, like with the reservation. Like I mean, that's one thing. I'm not gonna get a job anywhere. Like be based on that shit. We need
most
that type
definitely.
of shit, right? But it's like,
But it's tough though, like knowing that you've been working so long under a certain title for so long.
You had that connection.
Yeah, now they ain't got no job for you.
that title, man. And you want to stay here, you got to pick these.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now you got only choices a housekeeper.
Yeah.
But you was a physical therapist the whole fucking 16 years you working in this place. Now you got to get a housekeeping gig, my nigga. You imagine that though.
Yeah.
You know, you'll be the highest paid housekeeper because you'll get your pay with it.
Okay.
Your pay, your $49 that you got an hour will go with you. As
Housekeeper makes $49.
No.
Fuck you told
physical therapy.
Oh, I'm about to say that.
No,
like,
you being a physical therapist. I don't have
Oh,
another.
yeah, yeah.
I don't have no more physical therapist jobs no other location. The only thing I have is housekeeping. So you'll be the highest paid housekeeper, my nigga.
Nah. You serious?
Nigga, that happens, bro.
So physical therapist, if that person goes down into a housekeeping, they're gonna have their pay in a housekeeping. Oh, God bless.
Imagine that. You getting
wild.
paid $45 an hour being a housekeeper,
That's
while
wild.
everybody else is getting paid $23.
But do you think that's fair for everybody else?
Of course it is.
Is it?
I worked my ass off to get this pay, bro. Now because this hospital's closing, my whole career's transitioning.
It's basically like knowing your worth, basically.
Basically.
That's basically what it is.
Knowing all your work.
But we all doing the same job at this point.
But also,
You know what are you doing for physical therapy on a fucking housekeeping?
They never gave me. They don't have no job for me at this location.
that's
So
crazy.
all I have to
That's
keep my job and my benefits. I have no choice but to keep this housekeeping gig.
No, I get it. But man, I'll be arguing. Man, you.
Why would
crazy
you
ass-
though? You just be looked at like a straight hater.
Who would it? Who's not hater? Get the fuck out
Why
of here.
do it? But you don't understand where I'm coming from though.
No,
They
I
never had a
underst-
job for
I
me though.
underst- No, listen, I clearly understand what you're saying. Trust me. That's why I said God bless.
Yeah.
And that's happening. I'm not handling. If I was a housekeeper and yes, your funky ass is coming over here on a fucking, I don't give a fuck if you have a therapist, physical therapist. We all doing the same job down here, and you getting paid $49 an hour, and I'm getting I don't know how much, whatever, like
23.
20. Get you wildin', bro. You bugging.
You would lose that fight.
And listen, I guess
Even the
know.
organizer, the vice president of the union would look at you and say, "Really?
That's
you really
crazy.
want to go that way?" Like it says it clearly on the contract. Like he's able to transfer over to the new position with his pay. No arguments said.
that's
that's
crazy.
when people gotta look at the contracts. Like, yo, look,
Contracts.
Yes,
Yeah.
God bless.
Look right here, like, yo, look, it said it right there.
You know what that'll make me? You know what that'll make me do? I'll be honest. As a housekeeper,
Quit.
I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, that should get me. If that's what that is, I gotta do better.
Yeah.
Yo, I gotta do better, bro.
It's a motivation.
Oh, that's a what?
Nah, it also shows you too, like, don't get too comfortable.
Don't get
Like,
too
always try
comfortable.
something new.
Don't get too
Because
comfortable.
nothing is secure nowadays. You just never know.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I am a carpenter, right? But I learned every other trade. I'm learning
Yeah.
plumbing. I'm learning electrical, and I'm learning HVAC. Why
That's what I'm
not?
saying.
Of
It's
course,
there.
That's the tools that
Yeah.
you
And you can have those tools to back you
Yeah.
up.
Hell yeah, bro.
God
And
forbid
it's there. Like, why not? Because if you see a coworker of yours working on a panel and you're like, yo, what the fuck is those wires? Yo, let me.
Yeah.
I was about to sound Indian because of my Indian
That's
coworkers.
wild. That's wild. That's wild.
Because they sound, you do, let me do the, you
You
know,
about to put that voice. That's crazy.
you see me,
I
right?
saw it. I was going for it.
I was going
was
for
going
it.
for
So
it.
let me
That's
stop
crazy.
myself, thank God. But shout out to them niggas. My man Jay, he teaches me a lot about the electrical shit and all that. And I was gonna go to Apex school for that.
Oh wow, yeah.
That's crazy. I was going to go to Apex a long time ago.
See?
I was going to take electrician.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Electrician.
You know what's crazy?
I got the pamphlet in my house.
I always wanted to be an electrician when I was younger.
Okay.
That was I
Man, that
thought I
would've
was going to
been-
be that.
Yo, imagine that. You would have went for that at school and then become an elevator mechanic.
That's crazy.
Nigga, you would have been fixing every wire, every fucking
Yeah,
panel,
yeah,
everything in
yeah.
there. That's
I would have had that
fire.
skill crazy.
Yeah.
Nah, that's wild.
Yo,
bro.
you would have been taking pictures of old fucking machine rooms with old wires and shit, nigga, that you have to replace new wiring and shit with.
Tracing
crazy.
wires. And
What?
You'll be good. Yeah, yeah. And man, this is why you should have like different skills stacked up. If that's the case, and the role you want to go, you got the different skills stacked up, man.
And I'm happy that you say that because even the people during this whole transformation with the hospital, right? There's people who have different skills, bro, that nobody even knew that they had. Like you
They
can
gotta
have,
put 'em to use now.
yo, some niggas who that you look at and you like, yo, this nigga's dumb, bro.
Nah,
Like,
he
why-
wasn't.
yo, now you look at it, this man had a BA in fucking social science and all that.
crazy,
You
yeah.
like, yo, what job you got? Oh, I got some shit on in corporate, $37 an hour, working 3 days a week and 1 day at home, hybrid.
Like,
How the fuck you got that? Oh, how you got that? And I'm more senior than him. Yo, the man got a file that's unbelievable. And then they look at it like, all right.
Yeah.
Let me humble myself a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
That's another thing too, man. Like you talk about like people having all those accolades and all that shit, and they working in the hospital doing some fucking some housekeeping, you got all these degrees. Like, yo, what the fuck?
yeah, it's them birds that fucking show the 3 pieces of popcorn in front of you, but they got the whole box behind them and the behind the
That's a fact.
bushes.
Yo,
my nigga.
you feel me? Like damn, man. Like, but yeah, man.
fucked
But
up.
more of the story is, man. Like, hey, I do better. Learn from your lessons, man. Like, don't fucking don't overlook them. Right? Don't overlook them. Not everything has a lesson, you know.
Yeah.
Or everything does have a lesson, depending how you want to look at it, right? You know what? There's a yin and a yang, right? So you always know there's gonna be an opposite of something that you're looking at.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And just always learn from your success too. You know.
That
just-
too.
I mean, pause. Not learn from your success, but also learn from your failures and be gracious in your success. You know,
That's
because
That's
what
good.
God is doing, He's just giving you the right tools as you keep going through life, giving you the right tools to build and get more knowledgeable. So you really got to take that what He's giving you and use it to your advantage for real.
And like every tool, even the hammer where you got to knock shit out the way to see the visuals of what you really need to see in life, do that. Every tool.
So and mind you, with those tools, you know what's gonna happen? Sometimes you gotta reconstruct. So you gotta break everything down before you start building again. And it's just inevitable. It's gonna happen. Whether it's anything around you, people surrounding you, friends, family, whatever it is, doesn't matter. If they're not aligned with it, there's nothing you can do about it. You know why? Because God is gonna do that for you
Yeah.
on its own. It's gonna happen on its own. You just gotta keep focused on you and do you only. After that, you're gonna start seeing the weeds are out, the new seeds are in, and the grass starts blooming after that. You know what I mean?
Beautiful flowers.
And that's it.
The
Beautiful flowers.
rose, the rose that grew from the concrete.
You understand?
New York style, baby.
Drop a bomb for that. So listen, man. More of the stories again. Learn from your failures and everything else.
Yo, and make sure your transitions in your careers are the perfect way. Choose wisely. I don't know what beer commercial does that. Or that.
Choose wisely.
I don't
Choose
know.
that. Is that a beer
I don't
commercial?
know. I don't know. I thought it was.
I think I heard it before.
Right?
Choose
Choose
wisely.
wisely, right? Was it beer? It was a beer
think
commercial,
so,
right?
yeah.
Probably Corona or something.
I don't
Anyways.
know. But all I know is that I don't usually drink, but when I do, I drink the Dos Equis.
I knew he was going that way.
Oh shit.
Yo, with that said, peace, bless, love. Give thanks to that man above.
Live, love, prosper, y'all.
Peace, y'all. We love y'all.